back to No Counters, No Combos. I'm sorry I've been away for such a long time. I know it's been a few days since I've uploaded my last video, but as you can see, I'm letting you peek into, the reason as to why that is. So this video might be a little longer, so I wanted to just stress that in the beginning before you guys got too invested in the length of it. I was able to hit 1,000 subscribers Monday, regular day, went to work, really excited, stuff like that. And I was planning on doing this video then, but I ended up, going to my locals, which wasn't planned. It was just a random, occurrence. And I went over there, played a couple games, and, I get a call from my wife, and we ended up having to go to the hospital because our son was born Tuesday morning. So the first shout out I'm going to do in this video is shout out to my son, Ethan. Welcome to the family. It's been a long time coming. We're very happy to have you here. And shout out to the rest of my family, my wife, Sasha, my other son, Grayson, and my daughter, Emma. It's very important to have a support system at home. That's kind of what I lend my success, if you want to call it, to. Without, the backbone that I have here at home with my family, I wouldn't be where I am today. So aside from all you guys, the subscribers, the members in the Discord channel, I love all you guys for the support, but my biggest supporters from day one have been my family. So shout out to them, especially my wife. She's a saint. She raises the 3 kids, while I'm working and doing this on the side. So if anything, she's the real MVP. She deserves, more than a round of applause. So yeah, I mean, we were basically in the hospital. My son was born Tuesday, and we just got back yesterday, but we got back late, so I kind of just wanted to put a little bit off and just kind of, recharge the batteries and then put out a quality video and just kind of say everything that I needed to say today. So there are a few things that we're going to go over right now in this video. Obviously behind me is, my son's room. You can see his name and decals on the wall. We're very big Harry Potter fans, so shout out to all you Potterheads out there. My wife is a bigger fan than me, so that's definitely, something that we also enjoy. So yeah, we hit 1,000 subscribers. It happened a lot sooner than I thought it would. I've been doing this for about 7 months now, and being able to hit that, that century mark, or that milestone before a year's end is really awesome. I'm really glad I was able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do it without all the support from my family, from my teammates, from everybody out there in the community. Thank you so much for helping me get there to accomplish my first goal. So shout out to people like one of my best friends, G-Lux. He doesn't do Dragon Ball on his YouTube channel. He does Call of Duty. He's probably one of the best, if not the best, Call of Duty player in the world. So if you haven't, if you guys are into that, go check him out, G-Lux on YouTube. He was the first he was like the first person in my close circle of friends to dip into the whole YouTube thing. So he was a really big inspiration, and I kind of just, piggybacked off of him and dove in with 2 feet, and here we are today. Shout out to NYZ Fighters, who have just got back on YouTube. They've been gone for a long time, but they were one of the first channels that I started watching, and before I even started the YouTube thing, they were a really big help and a really big influence to get me out there. So shout out to you guys. I'm so glad that you guys are back. Just shout outs everywhere. Super Playas, Mufubajar, Kitchen Table Meta, PPG, Pat O'Neill, or Tsukiyomi is his channel name. Android, Master Marek. The list goes on. There's so many people out there. There's so many content creators, so many other YouTube channels that I subscribe to as well. Just to kind of give me the kick in the ass in the right direction. Because we're all a part of the same community. So I definitely want to, thank everybody out there. I mean, I guess there's friendly competition, on YouTube. You want to get to your certain goals as quickly as possible. But at the end of the day, we're all part of the same community. So if we're all thriving together, we're all going to grow together. So basically, for those channels that haven't hit the 1,000 mark yet, or if there's somebody out there who is kind of down because they're not progressing as fast or as quickly as they want to, just don't give up. You'll definitely get there. I'm proof that it goes to show that I started 7 months ago and now I'm here. And if you look back at like my first videos, like they were straight trash. Like I watched a couple of them earlier this week just for nostalgia, and they were just straight trash. Like it's embarrassing watching some of my old videos, but you gotta start somewhere. So shout out to all the people on the grind out there, whether it's YouTube or doing their thing. Just shout out to all you content creators. Big shout out to Matt Combs at 3XG. That dude's like one of the best deck builders in the game. So if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, please do so. His mind just is ridiculous how it works. I've actually kind of copied like 2 or 3 of his builds. I'm not even ashamed to admit it because they're just so vicious. You got to try his builds out. His builds are really good. He's a really good member of the community. So shout out to you, Matt, 3x3 Productions. Shout out to my sponsor, Computer and Gaming Universe. Without them, I wouldn't be here. It's basically my locals. We get all of our stuff through there. We do a lot of stuff, with them as well. And, without their support and their, just constant, like, I don't want to say nagging, but just their constant push, I definitely wouldn't be here. So I want to thank them. I want to thank my teammates, Enrique, Brian, Kevin, Danny, Nick. These guys are some of the best players, especially like that I've played against, but I think, some of the best players in the game right now, that nobody knows. Obviously our team is not as large as the other teams, but at any given day, I would definitely put, our best 3 against anybody else's best 3, and there's definitely going to be some fireworks. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Shenron's Lair. When I first started YouTube early on, they were kind enough to put me on their affiliation, like YouTube, content creators page. So I've been, using Shenron's Lair since the beginning. So shout out to them. Just thank you all around. We wouldn't be able to be here today at over 1,000 subscribers at the time I'm making this video. I think I'm like at 1,080 right now. So I wouldn't be here without all your support. So moving forward, we kind of got the thanks out of the way now. Moving forward, what you guys can expect. I know I've been away for a little bit, so it's kind of been irregular here lately. But we're gonna get back to our regular, schedule of uploading. It's gonna be more like concrete, probably like 3-4 times a week. So you guys can like expect, regular content. There's gonna be less gaps in between here and there, just because I've kind of got everything down to a flow, and I can kind of know, how often I can put something out. We're gonna start doing more videos on like breaking news. Like today, of course, everybody knows, if you haven't already, Bandai made the announcement for the SS3 leader, Heightened Evolution Goku, and the Legendary Flute. Basically, long and short, they took SS3 off the watch list and they limited Flute to 1. That doesn't take effect until September 21st, but they did make a call to reduce that card, because it's such a great card. So we're gonna do more, more stuff like that. Definitely gonna do more like spoiler review. Shout out to Master Marek. I know I mentioned him before, but that dude always has the spoilers like up before anybody. So he's like a savage when it comes to that. But we're gonna definitely try to get up there on his level. I'm gonna start with probably not World Tournament, because World Tournament is pretty much like 50% revealed already. But I guess with set 5 is when I'll start doing it. So we have a little ways before we get there. That's when I'll start. It's the next major set after World Tournament. We are getting a draft box in between there, but really the only thing different in the draft box is going to be the leaders. So I think I'm just going to wait till set 5 to start doing those reviews. But yeah, I mean, we're going to just keep doing a lot of the same stuff that we've been doing. Deck profiles, gameplay. I'm going to start bringing back older segments. If you've been with me long, you probably remember Tech Talk Tuesdays. I'm going to start bringing that back. So we're going to start, saturating with more content. I also want to give a couple of news, or I guess newsworthy updates. I'm starting a Patreon. I will link all of the information down below. Basically, the reason I'm starting a Patreon is because I've been able to partner with my sponsor, Computer and Gaming Universe, to bring you guys sealed product at discounted rates. The long and the short of it, everybody claims to have the best prices online, and this is not a dig at all to anybody. You know, everybody's got to make a living, and everybody's got to sell their product and get their stuff, right? But we will officially be the lowest prices online. Basically, how it's going to work is I'm doing 2 tiers right now on Patreon. Nothing major, just a $5 basic tier and a $10, I guess, premium tier. And it's going to unlock all of the content that I'm going to be uploading to Patreon, because I am going to be doing, you know, different content for Patreon. I'm not going to make any exclusive videos for Patreon, but I will do, you know, articles and stuff like that for Patreon, just to have something different on there, because if people are going to be spending money on a monthly basis, I want them to have something, you know, other than just access to product. So I'll be doing that on Patreon as well. But like I said, we're not going to have any video exclusivity for Patreon. Everything's going to still come through YouTube, because I'm, you know, that's my roots. I started with YouTube, so we're going to stay strong with them. But the benefit of doing it is you're going to get product at a discounted rate. So for example, right now, the most recent product release has been Ultimate Box. We're going to be selling Ultimate Box through my Patreon for $70 shipped. So $70 gets you an Ultimate Box. Right now, the MSRP for the Ultimate Box is $100 plus shipping. So you're getting $40, $50 in savings. There's no limit to the amount of Ultimate Boxes you can purchase. So if you want to buy 10 of them, by all means, go ahead. But that's unlocked at our $5 tier. So basically our $5 tier, which is called Counter Club, it's going to give you access to everything that I post on the Patreon, as well as product. And there are going to be some small or minor restrictions for product. For the Ultimate Box, it's non-restricted. There's no limit to how much of that product you can buy. But we're also going to be selling booster boxes as well. We still have all of the major sets available. The only one we don't have available is Tournament of Power. But we have Galactic Battle, Union Force, Crossroads, and Colossal Warfare. And we're going to be doing $60 booster boxes shipped. So $60 for a booster box. Bandai did just recently announce that set 1 is slowly getting out of print. Computer and Gaming Universe still has a good stock of that. So if you guys are looking for set 1 boxes, or set 2, or set 3, or set 4, whatever the case may be, you know, just, you know, sign up to the Patreon and you'll have access to that. The booster boxes for Counter Club, which is the $5 tier, has a restriction. Booster boxes, you're allowed to purchase 4 per month. After that, you have to wait until the next month to get 4 more. So basically, you can get 1 of each set, and then you'll have to wait till next month to get 4 other boxes. But I'll update you guys as that goes on. I just kind of wanted to get it out there so that you guys know, you know, what to look for. And that way you can start getting, you know, increasing your card pool and stuff like that for not too much money. Booster boxes usually go, it depends on who's selling them, but they range anywhere from like $70 to like $100. But we're gonna, you know, lowest prices, you know, $60 shipped. I am working on some type of a way to get international shipping. Right now, we're only looking at United States and Canada, but I'm gonna try to see if I can, you know, progress forward to kind of get international shipping. The logistics are a little weird, but right now we're definitely shipping to US and Canada. You just have to either let me know what you guys are looking for through Patreon, or the 1,000 other ways you have to contact me, which of course I'll link down in the descriptions. And then the $10 tier, which is Combo Club. Basically, it's just the $5 extra a month gets you unlimited access to purchasing. So, like, the $5 tier is limited to 4 per month. The $10 tier has no limit. So if you want to buy, you know, 10 booster boxes, you know, in one purchase, you know, you have the ability to do that. Combo Club, which is the $10 tier, also has access to custom-made playmats, as well as, like, I don't know how to word this, like, I guess one-on-one time with me, if that's something that you guys are interested in. I don't claim to be the best player or one of the best players in this game, but I think I'm good enough to kind of just help people analyze their strategies and maybe fine-tune their decks to compete against the meta. So I guess if you guys are interested in that, you'll have access to one-on-one time with me in the $10 tier. You know, we could do like stuff on Untap or Discord, video battles, theory crafting, deck analysis, whatever it is that you guys need, I'll be able to help you out with as part of that tier, because I kind of want to make sure that the juice is worth the squeeze. Obviously, purchasing product for discounted rates is cool, but I kind of want you guys to have a little extra. So that'll be available in the $10 tier. Right now, as far as Patreon is concerned, we do have one patron. Shout out to you, Rich. But we're having like a small contest, I guess you can say. When we get to our first 25 patrons, we're going to have a giveaway. I'm going to be giving a free booster box away to a random winner, and you get to choose what set it is. So either sets 1 through 4. The only set we don't have available is Tournament of Power. I mentioned that before. So you'll be able to choose a booster box of Galactic Battle, Union Force, Crossworlds, or Colossal Warfare, and that, of course, will be free on me. So definitely check that out. So that's pretty much all the Patreon news. We are also going to be starting in the fall. Unfortunately, I guess not unfortunately, this will be one of the exclusive Patreon content that I'm going to be posting. In the fall, we are going to be starting the official No Counters, No Combos podcast. We're going to call, it's going to be called the Four Corners podcast. Basically, I've wanted to do a podcast for so many years. I just never had the right platform or the right, IP to tackle. But we're going to be starting a podcast through the Patreon here. Probably it's going to be weekly to start, and then if the demand is high enough, we'll increase it. But it's just going to be a basic weekly conversation of what's going on in the game. We might do some guest spots, some player interviews, stuff like that. But if you guys like consuming content that way, as far as like audio is concerned, I know I'm a big podcast listener. We'll have that available to you if that's your cup of tea. As well as other things like articles and stuff like that. We'll have all that stuff on the Patreon. Also on Patreon, I'm probably going to do more of like behind the scenes stuff. I don't really share a lot of my personal life on YouTube, because I know that's not why you guys are here. But at the same time, I feel like I want to connect with people as much as I possibly can. So I'll be kind of peeling back the layers of the onion on Patreon and just kind of letting you in a little bit as far as like behind the scenes and how we operate here and how we do certain things. So if you're interested in behind the scenes documentary style type of things, we'll be doing that on Patreon as well. So you'll have certain things that you'll benefit from. Obviously, the main caveat to the Patreon is the product. So there goes that as well. Next thing I want to mention is I just, bombarded social media with a whole bunch of other things. I've started a Facebook group, on Instagram. So I'll link all that stuff, in case certain people prefer certain platforms of social media. In case you're trying to reach me in a way that you don't have access to, I'll be able to cover more bases that way, through Facebook, now through Instagram. Eventually, I want to get a Snapchat for the No Counters as well. But I'll have all the information down below. And then I guess the real reason I wanted to bring you guys this video is for the Ultimate Box giveaway. So today is the official final day for entry. If you haven't entered, you have until, I guess, till this video goes live. If that makes any sense, you're not going to be able to see it. But basically, today is the last day for entry. Thank you guys so much for all the support. We are going to obviously, calculate all of the winners. There were a lot of entries. We're going to calculate everything and choose that winner to get you guys, the prizes that we offered for the giveaway. Remember, it's basically the Ultimate Box. It's a complete master set. So you get one of every leader. You get, all the tokens, and then you get a play set of every card non-foil with the binder, and the box and everything. That's how we'll send it out. So looking forward to that. Congratulations to the winner, and good luck to everybody. As soon as, the winner gets revealed, or as soon as we are able to get the winner, I'll announce it in a video or something like that to make sure that somebody can collect their winnings. I also want to announce that we are working on creating a No Counters, No Combos pro team. I'm working very closely with my sponsor, Computer and Gaming Universe, to kind of bring that to you guys. It's kind of hush-hush and close to the chest right now. I don't really have too many details on it, but eventually I'm going to be creating a team. organically. It's going to obviously grow on its own as the members grow. So that's another thing to look forward to if you guys are looking for that. I know there's a lot of information in this video. I just kind of want to just get it out and just let you guys know that, you know, we're working hard over here for you. I'm also going to be, my sponsor, Computer Gaming Universe, officially made me their tournament organizer for locals. So if you guys follow the page on Facebook, Computer Gaming Universe, you probably see a couple posts here and there on updated Dragon Ball tournament schedules. Basically, the long and the short of it, if you live in the tri-state area, we're located at 256 Ferry Street in Newark, and we have our Dragon Ball Super Weekly tournaments on Mondays at 7 p.m. It's $10 entry fee. You get Tournament Pack 4 and BCC promo upon entry, and then depending on how many people show up for the event, the prizes go up from there. So if we have, you know, less than 16 people, it'll just be $10 entry and then Tournament Pack and BCC promo. 16 or more, we'll do $5 into store credit into a pool. You know, so you still just pay the regular $10, and then we just put $5 of store credit into the player pool. And then 32 players, if we get 32 or more players, basically it'll be all of the previous rewards. So the $5 into the store credit, but we're also going to do like a win-a-box tournament. Probably either split top 4, so top 4 will get 8 packs each, or we'll play it out if we decide to play it out, depending on how much or how long the tournament has gone. If they decide to play it out, there'll be a split of packs. I believe the split we're going to be doing is 10, 7, 4, and 3. So you'll get all that information in Facebook. I just wanted to kind of touch base on it and let you guys know what. But I definitely will be reaching out to other people and other areas on Facebook, as well as Discord, and I'll post links down in the description below so you guys have all access at all times to any information that you might need. That's pretty much it. I want to thank everybody again for all the support. I really appreciate it. We've accomplished our first goal here to get to 1,000. Now let's just keep growing, and let's just keep playing this game, and you know, hopefully by this time next year we're at another 1,000. So if you guys need me, you know how to reach me. I have all my information down in the description below. All social media platforms, email addresses, Discords, everything you need to know is there. Thank you guys again so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it. And I'm just really excited to be able to continue to grow with this community, playing this game that I really, really love. And Dragon Ball has had a big impact on my life. I'm sure as well as a lot of you as well. So I'm happy to be able to share this with you guys. But we're going to get on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next video. Be there or be squared.